Coincidentally, that was what my actual jack-o'-lantern looks like too. It was a self-portrait. What do you think, Mav? You almost ready to give out some candy? You're gonna try to eat it for yourself? Can't has candy, huh? Alright, all I'm saying, guys, all I'm saying is you tell me this doesn't look like a Halloween day with that fiery tree against that gray sky. Tell me it doesn't. It's beautiful. Just thought I would check in, throw that in there, and let you share the beauty. Hope you're having a great day. It is, it's darker than it looks in the camera, but figured I'd show you guys our spooky setup here. It's our spooky trash can. The pumpkins were freshly carved today because that's when we had the chance. This one over here is mine, and this one over here is David's. And we have our sad skeleton because we need to fix his neck. And here's our flag and our lights and our lights over here. And back there is my spooky tree that I loved and showed you guys before. So yeah, that's our Halloween setup. Maverick. He hears something. I don't know if he's just eavesdropping on like the neighbor multiple houses down or what, but he hears something. Anyway, hi guys. So, I hope your Halloween was great. It is November 1st. It is the Day of the Dead. We are outside on this lovely, lovely gray evening. It feels, well, very fall. It feels November-y. It feels like, even though it's the day after Halloween, it feels like that magical window time. Some of you may know what I mean. Some of you may think I'm crazy, but I will stand by what I said. But yeah, everything just feels, I don't want to say unnatural, but it does almost feel, it feels surreal. And I'm having this amazing day. Maverick is also having this amazing day. And yeah, we just wanted to share it with you real quick. So, I'm going to see if I can get him to focus and potty, but I don't know if that's in the cards. You gonna potty? Alright, I will let you guys go. I will talk to you probably this evening. I love you. You want to say bye, Mav? Say bye. Bye, guys. Hey guys, it's Heather, the Crochet Witch. How are you guys doing today? Do you want to come say hi? Do you? Do you? And it's Maverick. Maverick is co-hosting. Say hi. He's so not thrilled because his dad's supposed to be home any minute. So he's like, what? What do you want? What do you want from me? He's a good boy, isn't he? So, happy first day of November, guys. Happy Stranger Thingsgiving. How are you doing? I know I should have included a few clips of yesterday's, like over Halloween, and then today when Mav and I went outside. It's still just this like magical feeling time. I can't even, I think I tried to explain it in that clip too, but words fail me. They do, like, honestly, I don't know. It's just, it feels different and it feels good and I love it very much. And yeah, so I lost track of what day it was. It's Saturday, right? Maybe I'll actually get this up on time. And are you guys having a good weekend? Did you have a good Halloween? Did you get a lot of trick-or-treaters? We got almost none. We live between like a few, like our house is fully residential area, you know, houses around us, not even like apartments around us, but like way down the street there's an apartment complex, and then kind of like off that direction, I know you guys don't know which direction, anyway, off the other way is like a, it's like a trailer park, but there's no park. It's like a subdivision with only trailers in it. It's not, hi, he came in, you see his little ear, there we are. Yeah, it's like a subdivision with trailers. It isn't, you know, there's no lawn in betweens or anything like that, but there's like an actual trailer park out, like kind of on the outskirts of town. There's not a lot of trailer parkiness around in this exact area. Like, I mean, like I said, subdivision-y things and then like other towns, but like not specifically in this town much. Anyway, totally don't care about any of that, I know. And we got kids trickling was the point, like back and forth, and then that was it. It's like our street. I think we might have been the only house handing out candy, and we're not on a corner, so like most people just didn't come. Like some kids literally got to the corner, looked at me and David standing there, because we stand outside so that people know for a fact, you know, aside from the fact that our house is decked out, Halloween decorations and lights are on, that we wanted them to know, you know. And so we stand out there, and some kids would get to the corner, like multiple groups would get to the corner and just like look at us with our candy from down the street, you know, and then turn around and go the other direction. So I'm like, okay, that happened. So yeah, we didn't get like a lot, even though our town had a lot of trick-or-treaters. It's really odd to me. I told David next year I'm gonna get one of those yard sale signs and paste like free candy on it, pointing our direction. But it was a nice, you know, it was a nice night. I don't know if I mentioned, but the night before, like Halloween Eve, Maverick and I watched some of the classic stuff, like The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, and Halloween is Grinch Night, and or Grinch Night, I mean, and sorry, the Grinch is a World of Warcraft villain at Christmas time. Sorry, wrong name. What else did we watch, Mav? We watched Garfield's Halloween special, and then we watched The Legend of Sleepy. Oh yeah, I told you guys about it. I told you guys. Well, then last night, yesterday and last night, I got around to Little Shop of Horrors. What else did we watch? I don't remember what else we watched. We watched the original Little Shop of Horrors too. Like, I guess the 80s one, the one with, is it Rick Moranis? Is kind of musically, right? Apparently that's not the one that I normally watch, because I watch the older one with, yeah. Anyway, I was like, I remember the, you know, the Feed Me Seymour, and but it's not a musical, the one I watch. And like there was no Little Shop of, that was not in it, even in the theme music, it was not there. So yeah, different version. I didn't realize there were two different versions, I guess. Like I saw the different thumbnails, but then I clicked on the one I always, you know, watch, and you turning yourself around. I had to put the arm of my chair up so his little booty had more room. Anyway, so what did I get done? I am about to start the next, and it is Prima Donna, but I'm about to start the next cake of that, or skein of that, sorry. This is an ice yarn, so we're just going to jump into the yarn part. It's 50% wool and 50% acrylic. So I was trying to remember the wool content, remember? 50% wool, 50% acrylic, meaning the first skein got us this far, and this is the Seaside Shawl tutorial by Fiber Spider. There's a different designer, but Fiber Spider does the tutorial that I watched for this. So I got, this is one skein, and I do have three other skeins plus that one. So I mean, if I get to them all, this would be quite the sizable shawl, I would think. The last one that I did was pretty big. It was a virus shawl, I think, and that one only took 3 skeins of this. So, and then I have one cake left to put on, but I did get to the end of the cake I was working on when I showed you guys this one. And no more mistakes are made in the bottom tip of it. But yeah, so that's how far. This is also the seaside shawl. I keep wanting to call it the sea breeze shawl. And you know what's really funny about that? I said I was trying to associate it with the typo negative. That song is Summer Breeze. It's not even sea breeze. I don't know where my brain was with this one, but just not saying anything seems to be the best. Yeah, anyway, seems to be what's best right now. But I do think, like I said, so this was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This was 8 rows. One cake lasted 8 rows. So I guess the next one will probably be like 6, maybe 7, but 6 rows, right? Because it's increasingly bigger. I do think I will probably do another solid bit at the bottom, but we'll see. It'll depend on how big it is and all. Like, I think for somebody small, this is already a decent size. Somebody smaller than me, obviously, but I mean, even for me, like, I prefer, if I had this sitting on me straight, I prefer it going to my elbows, and it's not, you know, it goes to the end of my t-shirt already. So, but I prefer it past the elbows. Actually, putting the second cake on will do that for sure. So, I don't know. I may not, but I really am, I'm glad I put this in. I like the solid pop right there. But both of these are going for the auction. For the sake of being humane charity. And then, yeah, so I gotta remember to link them down below, because I did say all during Stranger Thingsgiving I would link all their information and stuff for you guys, so I will make sure to do that in case you're interested in like their story, what they're trying to accomplish by, you know, the end of the year, why we're in such a hurry to get them their donations, in case you're moved to donate to them. You know, it doesn't ever have to go through me or the auction or anything. Anytime anybody feels like gifting them anything, that's amazing. I don't even have to know about it, you know, just do it for your own happiness. But yeah, I think that's about all I have going on right now. I'm gonna keep today short and sweet, because I feel like I did a lot. Like I started my fall kind of like declutter, you know, like all year long I've kind of been in that I want to get rid of things funk, and then I've still brought like some things in. I've tried to get rid of as much as I brought in. I tried to keep that a rule, but I want to get rid of, you know, more than I bring in. So I'm back on that kick. I got rid of a few things today. I'm not trying to do like everything in one day. I'm trying to go through and like actually think about things and, you know, donate them, throw them away, do whatever I do with them. So I started that. I figured, you know, first day of the month is as good as any. I got my bike ride in today. So now I have successfully rode the bike every day of August, September, and October. I got the bike ride in today. So we're starting November off strong. That's good. And I did dishes. I made lunch / dinner for Maverick and I. I just enjoyed being here, basically. This is what I needed, was like I don't know if it'd be a hard reset or a soft reset, but a reset from work, you know, reset from life. That's what I needed. I've been writing, and pretty excited. I don't know if you use Spotify, but I'm pretty excited that on Spotify I found one of Hulk Hogan's books narrated by him, which, you know, makes me so emotional about him, because I loved, like, Hulk Hogan was little Heather's idol, you know, and that never went away. Like, just child idolism moved into basically adult idolism. I'm not ashamed of that. And it was, I know the thing, we're not even talk politics or, you know, anything, you know I don't do that. I know that he was in a negative light multiple times, but I don't just, the part of him that I clung to was the part, like, it was innocent, you know what I mean? It was innocent on my part, it was innocent on his part, like that part of that Heather Hulk ideology. I may not have known him in real life, but it was another instance of the, you know, it was somebody I loved my whole life, and it was in complete innocence. And I just, some people are in denial, you know, like there's the classic mom who's in denial when she has bad kids. It's that way. Like, I understand the things that were in the news and all that, but you couldn't sway me on him. You couldn't, you know, and you still can't. And please don't try. Like, please don't give me all these reasons why it's not going to happen. But I was excited, so I'm going to be listening to his audiobook while I crochet some and while I write. And then coming up in November, another hero, kind of more the rock star of wrestling for me, like back in the day, was Bret Hart. Like, he was probably, it was either him or John Bon Jovi who had the title of being my first crush. I do know that the poster I had on my wall through like my entire childhood was Bret Hart, or like my entire teendom. There were other pictures and posters around it, but yeah, it was Bret Hart. So his book is coming on audiobook to Spotify, and it is narrated by him also. So I'm very excited to listen to, you know, anything these guys like have to say in their books. And like, I know bits and pieces of the books already, but anyway, just in case anybody else is interested, it's on Spotify. Other than that, yeah, I think I'm gonna let you go. I am gonna get back to working on these shawls, and as soon as I'm done with these shawls, I think I'm gonna try to make a few like scrappy scarves, I think, for the auction. But I will talk to you guys later. I love you. Bye.